Welcome to Wasatch Weekends. I'm your host, Ben Roof. We've got a great show in store for you today, but first, a little bit of local news. The Park Silly Sunday Market is off to a great start with their opening weekend behind them. They are a wonderful, free, eco-friendly, open-air artists market, community event, and street festival. It has been in progress for 16 years, and over their time, they have had over 2.5 million people attend and have helped kickstart 150 local businesses. That starts off at 10 a.m. over on Main Street. Now, let's go check in with some of the local weather.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back to the show. A little while ago, Liz from our sister station in Colorado had the opportunity to talk to the author and illustrator of Juneteenth, a picture book for kids. Let's go take a listen to that interview now.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Liz. We have some very special guests on Zoom this morning. I want to welcome Van G. Garrett, Reginald Adams, and Samson Adanuba. What's up, you guys?
Hey, good morning, Maddie.
How did I do with your names? No butchering?
Perfect.
Perfect. Well, I want to explain why you guys are all here. You are all three extraordinarily talented men. We have the author, we have the illustrators here, and this is a picture book, and it's for kids who want to celebrate the joy and all of that great stuff, and it's the magic of Juneteenth, and it's about a young boy who comes to understand his place in Black history, basically as he experiences Juneteenth for the very first time. Now, Van, is this your story?
Well, it's inspired by my story. It has a lot to do with when I was a kid, being able to experience Juneteenth with my family, the pride that I saw, that I experienced. I literally still get goosebumps thinking about it to this day. So I wanted to transfer that energy, that joy into this book, into this project.
Well, I think it's going to be a really, really special experience, especially for the kids, because first of all, when I was a kid, if there was a picture, I was interested. If there was just words, forget about it. So the fact that there are illustrations really does bring the magic of the story to light for the kids. So that's amazing, Van. And I love that you bring to light something that comes from the real world, because there's always a really great way to connect with your audience or your readers when it has something to do with real life. Now, Reginald and Samson, you are both the artists. I know, Reginald, you're a mural artist, a sculptor, and you do a lot of other art installations, and same thing with you, Samson. Is that correct? You're both a key team member for the visual design in this book.
Yeah, right. So we started, Maddie, the connection here came through a mural that we painted in Galveston in the spring of 2021, where we were invited to basically bring the story of Juneteenth to life on a 5,000 square foot wall. And my company, I pride myself on building a great team of artists to help with that work. And Samson was one of those artists that was part of that mural, which is behind us. And that mural I think is what caught the attention of Van as he was thinking about the illustrations for the book. And as we can say, the rest is history. So I know I'm super excited about seeing this story come to life, knowing that young children for really generations to come will have an opportunity to learn about the rich history of Juneteenth through the Juneteenth book.
Well, Reginald, that's a great way to put it. And I can only say, looking behind you at just a portion of that mural, Wow, you guys are talented. That is insane. The colors and the brilliance of it all. And just, I can even see the detail from a zoom into your room. How cool is that? But that's really amazing.
Yes.
And then Samson, what is your take on this entire thing? How do you feel about the experience being with these two guys and joining in on such a great collaboration?
For me, it's a great privilege to be part of this story. I mean, looking at it from the point of view of diaspora, then we used to peep through the TV, through the books we read, through the magazines and all that about the story and the struggle. But now coming into the contemporary time and actually being part of actually putting pictorial pictures to the great words put together by Van, it's a collaboration that actually extends the creativity, to the young generation through this book, and also continue the history of the joy of Juneteenth.
You all are very magical, and I like the way you express yourselves. It's really just great. That's what artists do, right? You can express yourself with such a great way for articulation and everything like that. Now, do you three get together, and when you got to start this book, do you all work together, or do you work separately and then just bring the book all together as one giant package?
I would like to say that, we had some early conversations, Van and I really kind of just like picked his brain to really get a sense of the tone and the direction that he had in mind before we started any of the illustrations. But once he, gave that vision, it was really just a back and forth with Samson and I around every single page, every single image, every single character, so that we could make sure that we were rising to the occasion to meet the standard that Van had established in such a powerful children's story.
Well, I think you did. I'm just looking at the book. It's so intriguing. You just want to grab hold of it, which is really cool. Do you recommend this read for children all around the world?
I'll take. Go ahead, Samson. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would recommend it to all children all over the world, because Juneteenth celebration, stands for freedom, liberty, and also for me, I also think family and inspire creativity, which spread across all the children of the world. So I recommend it to the children of the world.
Well, I agree with you. I think everybody should embrace this, and not a lot of people might understand what Juneteenth is all about. So why not have a beautiful, creative medium to give everybody the education that they need and the respect and just the knowledge that everybody can have, so that everybody is on the same page, so to speak. You like that? But it's just a very, very exciting thing that you guys are doing. And where can we find this book, you guys?
Everywhere that books are sold.
Yay, that was a great answer. Van, you're awesome. You three are all really amazing guys. I love that you have collaborated on this. And what a wonderful way to get kids to just read, enjoy, embrace something. And Juneteenth is something very important for all of us to understand, get the knowledge, and what a fun way to do it. I can't thank you guys enough. Van, Reginald, and Samson, thanks for being here with me on the show, all about the great picture book. It's a magical experience. Juneteenth, everybody, in stores near you. Thanks again, gentlemen, for being here with me. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thank you, Maddie. We appreciate it.
I'm not Maddie, but that's okay. I'm Liz. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Goodbye.
Welcome back to the show. A little bit earlier, Liz had the opportunity to talk to the founder of Before the Butcher about a fantastic plant-based chorizo that he's invented and one of the wonderful dishes that he came up with it. Let's go take a look right now.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Liz. We have a very special guest. If you're hungry, you're going to really enjoy this segment. I have Danny O'Malley. Now, he is the founder and president of a company called Before the Butcher. And what that means is sustainable, beautiful food that is all vegetarian. Is that correct, Danny?
You are correct. It's actually vegan, so it does make it vegetarian as well.
So vegan, that means just nothing with eyes, nothing like that. And you are literally going to show us something, how to make, and it's all protein-based plants.
That's correct. Exactly right. So we have our uncut ground chorizo, which is the base of the dip that we're going to make.
I hear your dog barking.
Oh,
he
yes.
wants some.
He's our official taste tester. You can check him out. Right.
Oh my God, my little heart! Look at that, sweet.
Yeah. So he's the official taste tester. So the thing I love, Liz, about this recipe is it is so simple. And it's so easy to put it together. And it just things that you can find either already in your refrigerator, or you can just jump out to the local store and pick it up. You can pick up a plant-based chorizo in most of your local grocery markets. This is the uncut brand that my company makes. But we also have cheese. We're using a vegan cheese here, but you obviously can use a regular cheese if you want to make it vegetarian. And this is evaporated milk. It's coconut milk, so that's vegan as well. We have chopped tomatoes. And we have a diced green chilies here. And then we just add a little bit of green onions on top of it all. And I'm going to walk you through it. It is so easy. It's a lot of fun. It's actually great for the family to do together. And then afterwards, you have this delicious chorizo dip. Over here, we've already got the chorizo cooking, right? And then we make it real simple, right? You're going to take those tomatoes that we showed you. We're just going to dump those in.
Okay.
And then we're going to take the green chilies. And we're going to dump those in.
Yummy.
Right? Yeah. So it's going to have a little bit of a spice. The chorizo already has some spice to it. The chili, obviously, depending on the chilies that you pick up, you can pick up spicy ones or mild ones. So it'll have a little bit of a spice here. And I'm just mixing all of these up while the pan is still hot. You can see some of the steam coming off that.
And that's a great way for it to cook fully through, correct? When the pan is already all heated all the way through the entire amount of the pan, it's a better way to get the full cooking experience, correct?
That's exactly right, because you're adding ingredients that are usually room temperature or already cold.
Right.
And then you're adding it to a hot pan with hot ingredients in there already. So you can see that already mixed up. And I tell you, this is really healthy. It's also gluten-free.
I can't believe, number one, it's vegan. Number two, it's gluten-free. Number three, there's zero meat in there, and yet you can come up with the flavor and deliciousness of chorizo and cheese and a full dip. What did you just put in there? The milk? The condensed
that
milk?
Is the evaporated milk.
Evaporated milk.
So that's going to give it kind of a creamy richness to it, smooth it out real nicely. We're going to mix this up real nice as well.
Okay, I want to go swimming in that right now. It looks so good.
Well, the beauty of this is, I do let it simmer for a little while. We're not going to do that today. We don't have all the time to do that. But you could literally put this together in a matter of minutes and dig right in for the big game. And we know what the big game is coming up, right?
We do, and this is a great idea for all the pregame parties, but not only for sports and adventures. You can literally have a nice Sunday afternoon with a bunch of friends gathering together or your family and make this dip, and everybody will just sit around with, well, we have to use gluten-free, maybe chips or maybe some vegetables that you can put inside. Like you can do celery dips and carrots and broccoli and all that good stuff. Look at that. It's thickening up with that cheese.
Yeah, I added cheese to this. This is a vegan mix here, a little jack and cheddar. And now I added about 75-80% of the cheese because I like to sprinkle a little bit on top at the end. I just love that little bit of cheese on top, even though it's mixed in there and it's already cheese. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I love it. That looks amazing.
I got to tell you, Liz, you're hardly going to believe it, but we are done. That's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Can I have some, please?
It is that simple. You sure can. So I'm going to sprinkle that cheese on top that I love. So, oh man, I grew up in Wisconsin, live in California, so I am a cheese guy. I love cheese. Yes. And then some green onions.
Oh, those are one of my favorite things.
Chop those up finer. Yeah.
I love those. That looks incredible. I want it now. Can I reach in?
Well, I'm gonna show you the best part. I've got some corn chips. I love corn chips, and of course, corn chips are gluten free as well as vegan.
Yes.
So here's the best part, Liz. I'm gonna send this to you in the mail.
Oh my God! Virtually, I'm so jealous. Oh, it looks so good.
It's so good.
Really, I can literally taste it.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. The other beauty of this is like anything else that you cook like this, especially a dip like this. We can't eat all this in a day, right? Unless I have a big party over for the big game. But you can definitely put this in a refrigerator and heat it up a day later, 2 days later. It's even better. It is so good.
Is it microwavable?
Yes, absolutely. You can put this baby right, as long as you have a microwavable dish, right? Put it right in the microwave, heat it up, and it's great.
No metal pans, please. But I have to say, let me ask you a question. So the chorizo is vegan. How do they go about that? I know this is a product of yours within your company, Before the Butcher. how do they go about making something like this that, oh, look at that baby. Sorry. What a cute dog. That's a King Charles Cavalier?
It is. This is Rupert, and he's my official taste tester for just about everything I do.
Rupert, how is the cheese dip? Yeah, I thought so. Yummy. So the chorizo, how do you make it? It's all through plants and vegetables?
It is. We use a non-GMO soybean as the base of it all, and then we have a proprietary mixed blend of spices, all natural blend of spices. It's all plant-based. It's also gluten-free and non-GMO. It's really fantastic product. The key really to that is, I'm going to let you down, buddy.
Oh.
There he goes. The key there is really the texture. It has an amazing bite and chew and texture that would remind you of regular animal-based proteins like a regular chorizo you might eat, a ground. And the flavor is excellent. When you mix it up like we did right here, put it in a dip like this, you just don't know the difference. It is so fantastic. And it's cholesterol-free as well, which is really important.
Especially today with all of our health and everything that we really want to take care of. And, there's so many people out there that don't want to deal with any animal or vegetable, like the fats and all of that stuff. So you have your alternatives. And this is just this is only one recipe that you have showed us today. Now, is there a way that people can go online and see lots of other recipes?
Sure. Yeah. You can go to beforethebutcher.com or btbfoods.com, and we have this recipe amongst a whole bunch of other fantastic recipes that you can make up yourself at home. And if you're interested in the products that we make specifically, you can just go to beforethebutcher.com and we'll send it to you. Make it real easy.
I think that's an amazing idea. I have to say, Danny, I'm really hungry now that I'm sitting here watching you make that amazing dip. It looks really, really good. And for the fact that it has the texture and the flavor and all the spices and everything you need to enjoy anything that would be animal-based without the animal, it's right there in my book. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful experience. I can't thank you enough, Danny O'Malley. How long have you had Before the Butcher as a company?
I started Before the Butcher in 2017, in September of 2017. So we're going on almost 6 years now. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be around for a long time, and we're every day we're looking at new products. We just finished making a pepperoni, a sliced pepperoni that would absolutely knock your socks off. It is so good. It looks fantastic. Bite, chew, texture, and taste is just amazing.
Okay, I'm going online, beforethebutcher.com. Danny, I can't thank you enough for being part of our program and showing us this incredible recipe and so many more great things. We can stay healthy, we can stay vibrant, we can be alive for a lot longer if we just choose to eat properly. And Before the Butcher is the way to go. Danny O'Malley, thank you very much for being part of our program today.
Thank you, Liz. I appreciate the time.
All right, cryovac that and send it on over, everybody. We're going to really enjoy that. And thanks again to Danny from Before the Butcher right here on our very special program. We'll be back with more show right after this.
It is a wonderful day here in Murray, Utah. We are at the 33rd brand new location of Sun & Ski Sports, 6262 State Street, across from the Fashion Place Mall. I'm here with the Assistant General Manager, Kendall. Kendall, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So this store is incredible. You've got so much here. So tell us a little bit about it and what you're offering.
So we have anywhere from swim in summer to winter ski, apparel and hard goods for kids, women, men, really anybody. We have a wide variety of hard goods, any gear that you would need, a ton of footwear for everyone. So that's just kind of the basics of what we have. We also have some bikes, we have wakeboards, wake surfs, everything that you could need for a summer adventure.
It sounds like if you don't know what you're going to do this summer, just come to Sun and Ski Sports to see all of the fun, adventurous things to do. Well, let's take a quick look around the store if you want to show me around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. We are here at Sun and Ski Sports in the women's apparel section, but you have so many options. Let's talk about it.
We do. We have a ton of options in women's. We have activewear, we have swimwear, we have casual. Right now we're right in front of Yori, which is my personal favorite section. Kind of a good mix of activewear, casual, and loungewear. And then we also have some activewear from On and Patagonia, a lot of options. These options also kind of carry over into our men's department and our kids section as well. Really kind of just a all-encompassing department of anything you need.
That's incredible. So you have it for both women, men, and kids.
Yes, that's correct.
So everything that you would ever want to enjoy your summer.
The whole family can come in and get their gear.
Awesome. Well, let's go check out another department.
Let's go.
Now we are standing here in the middle of the footwear department at Sun and Ski Sports. Kendall, what do you offer here?
We have a wide variety of footwear here. We have anywhere from sandals to running shoes, trail running shoes, hiking shoes. We also have winter boots when the time comes for that. We have brands like Hoka and On, and then for sandals we have Chacos and Tevas and Birkenstocks, which is an amazing brand. Super popular, also really great like casual shoes. And then what else do we have? We have Vans, just a lot of variety. We have shoes for kids, women and men, so kind of just everyone and anyone can come in and get some footwear. We also have an Atrix machine, which is a really fantastic machine that we have. It'll do a custom scan of your foot and kind of just like tell you which insole you would need to make a shoe your perfect fit. So out of all of the footwear that we carry, you can put this insole in there and it'll make that shoe 10 times better because it's more for you.
So when you walk in here, there is some guidance to not be overwhelmed by the absolutely incredible amount of inventory that you guys have here.
Absolutely. We have so many sales associates that are so excited and ready to help you and find what the perfect gear is for you.
Awesome. Well, Kendall, let's go check out some of the other fun departments you have here at Sun and Ski Sports. We are standing here in the back of this store. You can find the wonderful world of water. So Kendall, tell me about it.
Yeah, we have a lot of great water sport gear. We have life jackets. We have obviously our wakeboards right here, which are amazing. We carry Liquid Force and Hyperlight, our two big water brands. We also have some stand-up paddle boards, which are so fun during the summer. And then kind of right around the corner from us, we also have our winter hard goods, which we have a lot of great deals going on right now for our off-season stuff.
Awesome. Well, let's go check out the next department.
Let's go.
I'll follow you.
So this is going to be our bike department. We have both of our shops over here, as well as all of our bikes and our bike apparel.
Wonderful. So if you are ready to get those wheels rolling and you have a need for speed, this is the place to be.
Absolutely. We have so many brands for biking. We have Cannondale, we have Rocky Mountains, Super 73, a lot of variety. We also have kids bikes and we do bike rentals, which is really awesome.
And if you need repairs on your bike, you can also come here, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a full service shop. We have some mechanics that are so fantastic and so excited to get to work.
Wonderful. Well, let's go check out the next section because there is so much more to this store.
Let's go.
Kendall, you have so much to offer here at Sun and Ski Sports in Murray. So tell me a little bit more about the rest of the store.
We have a lot of things to help you kind of get going on your adventure. So we have backpacks, we have sunglasses, sunscreen, any last minute items you need, drinkware. We definitely have it here for you.
Wonderful. Now, if you are heading up into the mountains and you seem to forget something, you can always swing by the Park City Sun and Ski Sports location.
Yeah, absolutely. They have any last minute items that you could need on an adventure.
Thank you, Kendall. You're wonderful. And remember, if you have any summer adventures planned, head on down to Sun and Ski Sports at 6262 South State Street across from Fashion Place Mall. And remember, stay adventurous, Utah, at Sun and Ski Sports.
That's all the time that we have for today's show. Don't forget to catch us tomorrow, where we will check in with the People's Health Clinic about their upcoming Walk and Wine fundraiser. Thank you so much for watching. This is Wasatch Weekends, and I'm your host, Ben Roof. We'll see you next time.